If you're looking for cheap, safe, and reliable MT, make sure you go check out my new sponsor, safembamt.com. Use code JC2K for 5% off and go build that God Squad you always wanted. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to the JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to TYDEBO'S ranking the best players in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM on current gen. He is doing a tier list, and I'm excited to see what Ty thinks and what we agree or disagree on in terms of these players. This is going to be a very, very long video, so I hope y'all do enjoy it. If you haven't, make sure you go follow Ty on both YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. I'm going to leave his links down in the description below, so make sure y'all go do that if y'all haven't already. If you don't, really not sure what you're doing. I expect that the vast majority of y'all already do, but if you for whatever reason don't, make sure you go out of your way and go ahead and do that and show him some support as well. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's take a look at this tier list and see what we agree or disagree on. When I reacted to Ty's like season 7, season 8 or maybe it was season 6, season 7 MyTEAM awards, I actually disagreed with him on more than I expected. I honestly expected that we would agree on more than we had to. So I think that's going to lead to a potential interesting video, I think, just because I think there's a chance that we will disagree on more than I expect. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's take a look at this list. I'm going to skip the intro. There are a lot of players. How many players on this list? This is a long video. We're going to be here for a while. Skipping his intro. Alright. He's definitely not in B, I'll say that. We haven't seen the card, but he looks like an A or S tier card. I don't know. He looks really good, just on paper. I agree. I don't think he'll be as good as a couple of the other point guards, but he's a 6'10" invincible card. Like, he's going to be pretty good. I agree. He doesn't have good defensive animations in 2K. But definitely, you could make the argument for S tier. He's an invincible card, so. And a good one. Also, A or B. He's not very good. I don't like him on current. Yeah. I agree, honestly. If Blake is A, Dwight is B. There are a lot of cards on this list. Oh, I didn't even see there's a top tier. Okay, yeah. I would put, that's actually what I would do because I didn't see there was a top tier. I put him in C tier. He's got the rim running ability to still compete, and he's very good on defense, so I wouldn't put him higher than, I wouldn't put Manute higher than Ben Simmons, to be honest, because Ben Simmons gives you a lot more as a rim runner. He's faster, he feels better on with the ball. I know Manute's super cheesy, but Manute's super slow on current, and he plays no defense and has no dribble sigs at all. Off the burst, I guess he's decent, but he doesn't play any defense. He's just massively oversized. That's really all he has. So I would put them both on C tier, to be completely honest. I would probably prefer in a game, I'd take the Pink Diamond Ben over Manute, though. That's just me. No, he's not that good. If y'all can hear me drinking water, I apologize. Mikal Bridges is one of the more underrated budget cards in the game. He's got everything major that you need. Definitely a solid card. I mean, they're both good, but I still think B's kind of high. Mikal's really good. He's one of the most underrated cards, I think. Roller Coaster Release is great, though, to be true. AK is probably C. Really? I don't know if I'd have him over Mikal. I'll say this. I green a lot more with Andre Karolinka's release on very quick than on quick, which is what I was on before. I'm 99% sure on this card. This card also had Hall of Fame steady. Felt like he shot a lot of fulls, and I don't know. Didn't have the dribble sticks that this new one has either. So I'm not a big fan of that AK card at all. I know Ty was always a big fan of him. I'd probably have him in C tier. I did not like that card. He's still good on defense. He's just slower and doesn't have good dribble six, and I don't like his jumper on quick. There's a lot of cards at the bottom. Okay. See what his B tier if Roko is. He's got Ray Allen base. You better move Manute. Well, you better move Manute down. Thank you. Christian Wood is better than AK. Thank you for moving Manute down. Give me Christian Wood over Andre Kirilenko at the 4 100% of the time. Just saying. Like, it's not even close, in my opinion. Christian Wood's like budget Bill Russell. He's chicken. If he's not at least B tier. Okay, good. I loved Danny Ferry. In all my rankings, I said B tier. I mean, if you have Blake S tier and Dwight A, I wouldn't have been mad if you put him in A. I probably agree with S, to be honest, though, because he's still, I think, probably a top 3 or 4 probably top 4 small forward in the game, I would say. The 4th best small forward. So, I'd say that's definitely an S tier card. I agree. I don't know why I said B. He's not better than Braun or a couple other guys. Anton Jameson, Bull, obviously. It's got an ad. Nice. I mean, I'd definitely take him over C Wood. Or I mean, I'd take C Wood over him. I'm not gonna lie, by a significant margin again. So, I would definitely have Christian Wood a tier above David Robinson. Although we needed new D-Rob, I think Dark Matter D-Rob with his release on very quick and all that is gonna be a lot better. But nah, move Wood up. Move Wood up to B tier. Leave him in A. Leave him in A. Leave him in A. At this point, I'm leaving him in A. This Giannis has poor dribble sigs, but he shoots the ball way better with his release on quick than on very quick. It's so much easier to green. He's missing hot spots and shooting badges, though. So even there, he's a little bit limited. I would probably put him in A tier. This is annoying. Christian Wood and D-Rob are not on the same level at all. Please move this Christian Wood up and AK down. Like, please, come on. I mean, C Wood and Dwight, that's a toss-up to me. So on current gen, like, that bothers me that he has C Wood as low as he does, because that card is good. He is still a great defender. This is true. I guess you can make the argument for S. Yeah, but Dwight isn't. I don't know. Yep. He can't shoot. I mean, he's outdated. His dribble seconds aren't great. He can't shoot. That's huge on current. At this point in the game, if you can't shoot effectively with the consistency, you're an F tier card. I agree. 100%. He doesn't feel like he is steady. I'll say that. I think that Kawhi might have the most consistent release of any card this year. Like, it's arguable. Him and Anton Jameson are like, they are the most consistent shooters. Every time, catch and shoot green off the dribble green. Like, I don't hate it in A. But please move Christian Wood up. He's not going to. Yeah. You can still play that card in competitive play. He's that good. Put him in S. Yeah, I agree. I'll take him over the invincible KD. I agree. Invincible KD and green. We'll get to some of these some of these cards that like you'll see. But yeah, I agree 100%. NBA 2K19 free on PC. What? His release on quick this year was consistent. Good, easy to green. He's B tier. Why is AK so high? I don't like AK over McHale, Christian Wood, Kobe, even maybe probably Rocco. Like, ugh. I don't know. I would just move AK down then. Move Christian Wood up, move AK down. We're good. He's okay. The card isn't bad. He plays defense and he can shoot a little bit. I know he has steady, but like his release isn't bad. Wouldn't say the card's bad, but for this list, he's probably D tier. I don't disagree. But like, so is D-Rob. I don't know. I feel like his listing is of some of these cards in B and C is just it's getting on my nerves. He is mediocre. Kind of hard to green with soft steady. He's okay. I used him for a bit. Thad Young is A tier. Thad Young is way better than that AK, bro. This Thad Young is a beast. You add the couple badges that he needs on him. He is a stud. He's 6'8". He can curry. AK can't curry. Even his new card can't curry. But AK doesn't have the dribble sigs that Thad Young has. AK's release is not nearly as consistently green as Thad Young's is. This Thad Young's a better slasher than that AK is. Thad Young is better than AK at basically everything, except for maybe defense, in terms of that Andre Kirilenko. Please, he's way too high on that AK card. That card is not that good. I'm sorry. By far. Yep, and it's lefty. It's smooth, easy to green. AK's is not easy to green. Why the Seawood? Hey, bro, that card's good. If we just switch Seawood and AK, I'd be happy, honestly. Kukoc just still really good on next gen. On current, yeah, he was okay. Never a great card. I benched him pretty quickly after I got him, to be honest. Not a bad card, but like, I think C tier is fair. Maybe even D tier at this point. He's right. Mm-hmm. He just doesn't play very good. He'd be like A tier if his release was good, but his release is just not good, unfortunately. I'd still take him over AK though. If y'all can't tell, I'm not a fan of this AK card. A lot of CT cards. He goes up. Bothers me. There's a lot of cards on this list. Yeah, that's true. He's probably better than AK as well, bruh. I don't know. He's not bad. This is true at this point. He's small. Put him in F tier. He's just too small at this point, I think. So mediocre. He's an F. I mean, with the amount of cards on this list, I think he's F tier, but D is fine. I mean, James Wiseman's is pretty good. I don't know. Release is good. There are people who still use this card in comp a lot. Like Fade to Justin, so 7TV. For those of you who follow comp on Xbox, they both use this Wiseman card competitively still. I know 3-Point Shaw still uses this card in his lineup. Like, I think he starts Wiseman. That card, he's 7'2". He's got a huge player build. 7'1" maybe. Huge player build, good jumper. He's a good card, very good card. I like Wiseman still. I think 8 tier is pretty fair. I'd probably take him over Dwight, to be honest. Jeff Green, again, pretty good budget guy. A lot better than AK, I'll say that. Yeah, and they're both better than AK. It just bothers me. Yalen? I have no idea how to pronounce his last name, to be fair, but he's better. He's not. I don't think he's A tier. His release is kind of gross. He's got that Jonathan Isaac release. I don't like it. He's not that good. He's okay, which I don't like. Exactly. He is 7 foot at the 2, though. I guess A is unfair. Put him in C tier, B tier. What are we doing? He's not an A. What? No. I would say B, maybe A. I'm not going to lie to you. Give me Badge, Thaddeus Young, or Jeff Green over Jonathan Isaac. Ty is high on some cards, bro. He really is. Like, 3 and D, except his release isn't good. He's so high on some of these cards. I don't know why. I guess. His release sucks. He's not that good of a dunker, I don't think, but he's okay. Josh Jackson's good. He's better. He's so inconsistent. Josh Jackson and Christian Wood are good cards. Has he used Josh Jackson? I don't know. Maybe he has. No, he just had a different experience. But that card is good. He's big at the 2. He's got a good release. He's great showtimes. Has good defensive animations. He's a great all-around card. I don't know why he's so high on some cards and so low on some really, really good all-around cards. Josh Jackson's much bigger. He's got 2 inches taller. I agree. He's good still. You could put him in A. Yeah, that doesn't bother me, actually. He's a good card. Thing is, when he first came out, he was the only point guard who had, like, that 6. He's 6'9", obviously. Big frame, great defense animations. He was the guy at that point to guard Ben Simmons, the out-of-position LeBron that we got, I think, in out-of-position 2. At that point, I think we got a point guard Giannis, that same drop. Those are like the 3 point guards I think the people were running was Ben, Giannis, and LeBron. And Josh Smith was the one budget guy to really guard those dudes. 6'9" with a big wide player build, good defense animations. There's some better guys like Wes Unseld at this point, but he's a good card. His release isn't terrible. I don't think. I'd take his release over Jonathan Isaacs. I'll say that. Put him in B. Put him in B. I did a Kyle Anderson gameplay. Go check that out if you want. He's way better than Andre Kirilenko. Way better. Well, at least you put him in the right tier. But all 3 of those guys are a lot better than AK. The other 3 guys in B tier. It annoys me that they're there. And Christian Wood and Josh Jackson aren't, but AK is. I don't know. Just going to complain about it the whole video. Yeah, I mean, he's okay. There's a lot of CT guys. CT guys. Maybe. Is he better than Batum? I don't know. I'd probably put him in D. Too small. Yeah. Agreed. He's okay. This list isn't really for cards that are just okay, though. So, his jumper isn't very good. I agree. F tier. His release is gross. Mavericks legend, though. But card in his release is not good. He's just not a good card. It's true. Put him in B. Yep. I've used him on the Raps theme team. He's a good card. Underrated. Can really kind of do it all. Yep. He was good. I could use him as his no money spent backup center. That Boucher card is a good card. One of the more underrated season rewind cards. Also B tier. Yep. Agreed. I'm taking over Yi. I'm not gonna lie. He's better than Yi in my opinion, but it's, I guess. Yep, it is. There's so many cards in this list, bro. We got another 45 minutes. Yeah, his release on Quick is super good. I'd probably take DeBar at that point. I agree. I disagree. He's just so high on Kawhi, which is fine. Why are we looking at Invincible Kareem? Yeah, he's coded. Duh. He's the best center in the game. A tier or S tier? S tier, please. Yes. He's so good on current. He's so long. He rebounds everything, plays every lane. He's a lot better than Jonathan Isaac. He might be the best card in S tier. Yep, as he should. He's the best quote unquote budget center in the game, in my opinion. That is kind of cool. He's streaming my team. That's unfortunate. He's got the same release as Jonathan Isaac, which is kind of a gross release. I agree. He's kind of undersized the two. It's past his point in the year. Honestly, I'm going to skip ahead. Same thing with Tyler Hero. Put him in D tier. You put him in C, okay, he's D. He's C. He's actually good. I like Tyrese. I did a gameplay on that card. He was fun to use. He moved pretty good. He was a good card. A little undersized, but a good card. A tier. Yes! What? He's got Kobe release on very quick. He's 6'7", but he's got a massive playability because he's got an afro. So he looks 6'9". He's an elite defender. He's got perfect dribble sticks. He can curry slide. What are we talking? This card. He might be the best card in A tier. I'd put him in A tier, but he might be the best card in A tier. I'm taking over Jonathan Isaac 100%. Josh Smith 100%. Yeah, 100%. Like, nah, bro. This B? Has he used him? He looks huge. But you don't think he's okay. Whatever. I agree. That card sucks. Unfortunately. That card's not very good either. I'd put him in D tier. He's kind of gross. That release. He's overrating how chicken that release is, but okay. Better than Bosch for sure. I agree. Still B tier. A. Well, that Dwight card sucks, but I still think Gray might be B tier. I don't know. Dwight might be B tier too. I don't know. That Kareem's a lot better than the Opal. I'll say that. A lot better. True. True. Doesn't have hotspots either. Yeah. Yep. F tier. F tier. He's got set shots 14. He's no good dribble 6. No, he's F tier. Whatever. I don't know why I didn't put him in F tier. He's just like Carmelo. Just overrated ass card. I guess. But like KPJ, another card. I'd put him in D tier. I'd put Chris Bosh in D tier. He's putting way too many cards in C tier. Like move Tyler Hero down, move Chris Bosh down, move KPJ down. Maybe move Larry down. Lower. I know it doesn't release on very quick, but he can play point guard. And his SIGs are still great. He's a lot better than KPJ. Kobe is better than KPJ. He's better than Tyler Hero. I'll say that for sure at the point guard position. I'm taking over both those guys. And Larry Bird. So he's definitely at least a C tier card. That's fine. He's about as good as DeAndre Hunter, though, to be fair. Sure. D tier. Maybe C. His release on quick is so gross. No, he's not. He's not better than Cliff Robinson. Or Josh Jackson. Or maybe McHale. That card does not have a good release at all, in my opinion. There's so many C tier cards. Pete is D or F. Yeah, I agree. He's on the same level as DeMar. He put Pete in F. That's right. Zion C tier. Agreed. Here's the first auctionable dark matter. This is only on very quick. Or is only on quick. And he's undersized. Good card, though. He's alright. Agreed. Yeah. KPJ. Tyler Hero. He's B tier. Shout out Hams. Go cry. Yeah, he's okay. And his looks up very quick isn't very good in my opinion. Get me Thad Young over Bailey Howell 100%. But Bailey's okay. B tier's fair. He's better than AK. Goated. 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 Yep. Agreed. He's the best or second best point guard in the game right now. Him and AK, in my opinion. He's going to put point guard Giannis up there too, though, I think. Unfortunately. Which I disagree with, but whatever. It is easy to green. Best contacts in the game besides Reem, pretty much. He's B tier. Yeah. He's alright. He's got X on very quick, good SIGs. He's just short. Mm-hmm. He's alright. C tier at this point. Maybe B. His release is gross at this point in the year. Top 10. I don't think he is. He might be. I'm taking Wes Unseld over Grant Hill 100%, and I'm taking Josh Smith over. He's wrong. Plain and simple, but okay. He is biased toward him. Very. S tier? What? His S tier 2 months ago. His release is just gross. He's got base 4. Nobody likes that card. Or that release. Facts. Got decent size. LeBron can't shoot from corners. No, he's not. He can't shoot from corners. That LeBron is not an S tier player because he sits off the ball, shoots non-corner threes, and doesn't have the same dribble. No, he might have the same dribbles, exactly. I put him in A. Yeah, you have to, and he's a small forward. Jason, why is he so high on Jason Tatum? I'll tell you this: Kyle Anderson and LeBron. I don't know who I'm playing at the small forward position. I'm not gonna lie. D or F? That Ralph sucks. Card sucks. He is boaty cheeks. Slow, terrible release. He's gross. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. That card sucks. Same thing with Sean Kemp. He's missing releases. His SIGs suck. His release sucks. He's just not good. Put him in D tier. C tier. Maybe. Yeah. Wasn't worth grinding, honestly, but he was easy to get, so I guess. I kind of agree, to be honest. Maybe. I'm taking Josh Jackson over Vince, I'm not going to lie. His release is just gross. That's the biggest problem with him. Really the only major problem with him, I would say. Good card. Yeah, I agree. B tier's fine. I might take Christian Wood over him, though, to be honest. Agreed. Yep. D, C, maybe. He's missing stuff. He's just not that good. He's better than Chris Bosh, though. Why is he high on Chris Bosh? I don't think that card is good. At all, in my opinion. They're both, like, okay. They just don't shoot that well. At all. Bob is better than Elvin. I'd put Elvin in D and Bob in C. I'll say that. I agree. D tier. He can't shoot. His release is gross. I agree. Now we're starting to get into some better cards, so. That's 78 math, I think. I don't know. He's B, yeah. He's a good card. Better than DeAndre Hunter and Kobe, in my opinion, by a little bit. He's... Hold on. I skipped this Amazon thing. Y'all don't listen to these scams, by the way. Anyways, I would take Jimmy over DeMar, Kawhi, and T-Mac. He's an A-tier card for me. I'll say that. Dr. J's A tier as well. He's too high on some of these cards, or too low on some. I don't know. Doesn't matter. He's okay. Yeah. He's okay. I actually like his release. He might be. Maybe. He's so high on AK for no reason. That AK card is not good. B or A? A. A. Give me an overgrant. Yeah, and the Invincible's an S tier. We don't know. We haven't seen how that Blake Griffin plays, so we don't know that, but he's entitled to his opinion. His release is definitely faster than Magic's. Magic's is still easy to green, but it's slow. Yep. He's A. I disagree. Well, then move them both up. Oh, we already had him A. I'm tripping. That's fine, yeah. S tier. For sure. No! What in the S tier? Move him up. Move him up. Move him up. Move him up. Yes, please. Ugh. He's so much better than DeMar and Kawhi, bro. He's 6'9". He can curry. He's got a great release. He's Chicken Man, and he's elite in defense. Paul George is so good. I love that card. Wrong. Too small. I'd put him in D tier. C or B. Yeah, B. He's better than... he and Wilt are on the same level. I don't know. It's kind of tough. His jumper's gross, and his SIGs aren't that good. Golded. I don't know about that. I know he loves Thon Maker, but I'd put him in S. I don't know. He's good. He's a little too high on him, though, to be honest. Again, in my opinion. We're not getting an S with Thon Maker, probably. I say probably, because you never know. There are a lot of good cards left. He's right. There's so many cards in this game, bro. They're both in the same tier. Yep. B, I agree. Maybe A. That's fine. I don't disagree. He's a good card. If you're a grade 3 hunter, he's elite. Exactly. If you can dribble, that card is elite. AD is wherever Kareem is, except a little higher. He might be S tier. I'd put him in S, yeah. You can still use them in competitive setting, though, and have success with them. I agree. And I like his release, too. He's a good card. Bill Walton, the F tier. Skip. Drazen. He's so mediocre. D tier, he's undersized. Yeah. Gerald Wilkins. Also. He's wasting his time grinding for him. It's good content, though. Agreed. B tier. His jumper's hard to green. They're both usable cards, though, and they're free. Jeremy Grant's B or A. Yeah. Got a solid release. Good all around card. He's a good card. I don't have a lot to say about a lot of these cards, to be honest. There's an excessive amount of cards in this game right now, though. That's incredible. It's crazy to me. He's C tier. Maybe B. Yeah. He's okay. Agreed. 100%. That's fine. Yeah. Either one doesn't matter to me, honestly. I'll take Josh Jackson over him. I agree. Yep. His jumper is so disappointing. Klay Thompson should have one of the best jumpers in the game, and he just doesn't. He's S. Maybe even goated, but I'd say S. Yeah, you could. I agree. Agreed. Maybe. That Braun is S tier, maybe goated. It's close. But I would have that fan favorites Braun in A, so that's the thing. He's alright. His release is super mediocre. Besides that, he's a good card. On that LeBron. C tier, yeah. Overrated card. He doesn't play that well, though. Okay, that's a little over. You might be overstating it a little bit, but disturbed and disgusted. D tier. B tier. At what? Am I just wrong about Willis Reed? Can we stop with these freaking terrible ads? Anyway, A tier. That's a little too high. I've never used him, so I just said D tier. But A tier? A tier. Give me Chris Boucher. For sure. Like and I don't know. I hope he puts AI in F. That AI card's terrible. Wiggs is A or S. If you don't have Paul George in S tier, Andrew Wiggins isn't S tier. That's disrespectful to not have PG in S tier. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why he doesn't like a PG. That Paul George is so good. B. Really sucks. Yep. It's the release and kind of the movement. It's both, honestly. That's a little low, though. I'd put him in B. Wes Unseld, who you should have an A. The disrespect. The disrespect. You can put Dikembe in S. His release is hard to green, but everything else he's elite. I'll say this. For a while, I was higher on Dikembe than I was on KP, but Dikembe just can't green on Hall of Fame. That hurts him. So for me, I prefer KP. It's true. Never used the card. I don't know. Okay. I'll take your word for it. But if you locked in George Gervin, why'd you do it? I mean, you did it for the 40k XP, right? For Luka. You didn't do it because you wanted George Gervin. He's just kind of a guy, I think. F or D. That's a bona fide scrub. He does. Maybe. True. But he's not a good card at all. He's going to have Giannis, and if he has him at goated, I'm going to be a little annoyed. I'm just gonna say this, Giannis. I'm not guarding him. Like I'm not doing it. I refuse to guard Giannis. If you beat me shooting the ball with that card, more power to you, because his release is borderline impossible to green. That is not a goated card if you cannot consistently shoot with him on Hall of Fame, and nobody can consistently shoot with him on Hall of Fame. So to me personally, I wouldn't even consider putting him in goated. He's S tier. He's a great card because he's one of the best in the game at everything except for shooting. But his inability to shoot the ball consistently on a Hall of Fame difficulty is just kills him. He can't use the card in my opinion. I'm letting you shoot with him. If you beat me shooting the ball with Giannis, okay. But I don't think I've ever lost that card. I'm not gonna lie. To be fair, I've never played tie with him, but C tier. Yeah. So mediocre. He's better on current, I think, but he's bigger than draws, and that's the only thing. He's good. Jordan Clarkson's very similar to Tyrese Halliburton. They're both undersized point guards, but they're really solid all-around cards. I don't mind him in B. I'd probably put him in C if Tyrese is in C, but yeah, like they're both really solid cards. He is definitely good, I agree. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good stuff. He moved the LeBron down and the Jonathan Isaac down. I was saying that earlier. Now, if you'll move that bum AK card out of B tier, I'll be happy. But he's not going to do that because he loves AK. But he's so high on AK for no reason. Siakam's definitely A tier. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's better Elvin Hayes, like I said earlier. I think C is fair. He's missing hot spots, though. That holds him back. He's a good card. That might be the best Season Rewind card we've gotten yet. He's S tier. Yeah, I agree. He's the best shooting guard in S tier too. Sorry, Katie. Stud card. He's really good. I agree. Really good. I agree. B. He's okay. He's B. Yeah. His release is weird. It's not bad. At this point in the year, though, it's not great. He's okay. He's kind of undersized at the point guard, too, at this point. Yep. Yeah, we didn't get a great jam on early enough, though. That's the thing. Horace Grant's, yeah, same level as McAdoo. They're both super mediocre. John Wall's D because he's short. Yep. Yep. That's nice. I would take him over KPJ. That's fair. Yeah, I guess. LaMelo's S tier. Yep. I agree. I wouldn't put him at goated. But I wouldn't put Giannis at goated either, so. His release is gross. I guess, but his release is gross. He's good at everything else. He's one of the most underrated cards in this game, in my opinion. Rudy is like, you can make the Army as good as Dikembe. Please put him in at least A tier. But what does... He moves good. And his release is easy to green with Dikembe's. I know he's not as big, but like he moves good. He's way better than Wilt and Kareem. I don't know, bro. Rudy's so good. He's free. Definitely an A tier card at least for Rudy. Maybe even S. I don't know. Shea's another good card. He's just undersized. Yeah, that's fair. Wendell's a decent card. Another one of those guys who's overlooked. Solid center. Yeah. I agree. It's almost too fast. Goated. Goated. Easily. He and Ben are my top two centers. Fair enough. Another solid center. Release isn't great. He's a little undersized. No idea on D-Book, but I would say B or C. I agree. I've never used him either. Kind of undersized. He's a point guard, though. I mean, he's probably alright. But yeah, probably B. Better card than people will say. Agreed. They're all on that same level. Probably Wendell's the best, but they're all close. Embiid is goated. 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 Please go. Yes. 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 Good. Good. He's significantly better than Dikembe and Kristaps. He's got base 47, which I love that release. He's so good. I agree. He's so good. B. B. I know you're... I guess if he has Willis Reed, then I guess Cat's on the same level as Willis Reed. Goated. Yep. 100%. 100%. Again, A or B? A. He's better than the B tier guys. Yeah. He's one of the better cards in A tier. He's better than Grant Hill, in my opinion. Lonzo, B, or A. Either one. That's fine, yeah. I'll take Lamar over Shea or Lonzo, to be fair. Yeah. I don't disagree. I don't have an issue with that at all. Lonzo did come up very, very overlooked. F tier. He's not that bad. We don't care if he's price fixed. You're getting him for Bol, to be fair. But the card itself is a A or B tier card. He's not terrible. He's not incredible. But, like, come on, F tier? The disrespect. Agreed. Yep, he actually is an F tier player. He actually is. Because he's so small. And his release isn't good either, honestly. I don't like that release on very quick trade work, but he's so gross. He's right. He's right. Sorry, DBG. He's the best release in the game in current gen. You're not going to tell me otherwise. Right now, any release in the game, Anton Jameson with his upper and Dante Exum base is my favorite release in the game. He is the chicken man. I would put Anton Jameson in goated tier, and I'm not trolling. He's that good. I love that card so much. He might play on my team. I don't know. I'm still playing on my team. At some point, he might get taken out of my team if I move Bull Wool to the 3, but Anton is so good, bro. What did he just put him in? A? What are we doing? You're taking KD over Anton? You're taking Danny Ferry over Anton? Anton can curry too. He's basically close to a go kart. He's got 56 Hoffs. What a... This DeBont dude, bro. I don't know. He is elite. On both ends of the court. S tier. What? Ben Wallace has perfect dribble 6. He's got good size for the power forward position. He and Anton both have like 50 some odd, 56, 57, I don't know, Hall of Fame badges. And they both have like close to invincible stats. Both of them have good releases. Anton's release is incredible, but Ben's release is good. Like, he's easy to green with. I know it's kind of weird looking, but he's easy to green with. It's fast release. What are you talking about? C tier. Ben Wallace is an S tier player. I had him ranked in my top 10 players in the game list. Top 10 Dark Matters, I'm sorry. In the game that I did last week sometime. Before we got this new content drop. He's not a top 10 Dark Matter anymore, for sure. He's a top 20 card in the game, though. I mean, he's S tier. Might disagree. What are you doing? Have you used him? Yeah, you're overstating it. Bad. He's S tier. S tier. Goated. Goated. Bill Russell. Goated. Please. Please. Yes. Yes. Release his chicken. No. You can make it more than 10. He's B. He's better. He's not as good as Ben Wallace, though. Not even close. Not even close. I agree. I used him on Sixers theme team. Can't agree with that card. C, B. Okay. I haven't used that card. He shoots the ball from his waist. Why are we putting him over Ben Wallace? What in the... Ben Wallace is an S tier card, bro. What are we doing? I wouldn't even be mad about A, but B, he put him in C to start with. What are we doing, bro? He's trolling. C. Yeah. Sucks. Agreed. They all suck. James Harden, C tier. Oscar Robertson, C tier. James Harden and Oscar are C tier. His release is gross. He's C tier. Also C tier. I guess maybe Oscar's B tier. I'll take Oscar over James Harden. I'll say that. I'll tell you why. James Harden is C tier because his release is gross. He's only 6'5". He doesn't have good defensive animations. That's it. His release is slow. He's short, and he doesn't have good defense animations. I don't care that he's an invincible card. Card's not a good card. I'm not using him. I'll take Malcolm Dan Brogdon over James Harden because I know I'm going to green with Malcolm Brogdon. Just saying. I don't know. Can't agree with that card. He's A tier. Yep. I agree. People are going to be pissed about that. He and Anton Jameson are the two best cards in A tier, but they're both A tier. And Paul George. Please move Paul George to S tier. Paul George isn't even an A tier player. Put him in S tier. And put him in S tier too. Put him and go to, like, no, maybe S tier, but still, bro. Like, That pisses me off. Some of these players, like Anton Jameson in A, he put Ben Wallace in C and then still B. Like, what are we doing? But no, I agree on Cade. He might be the best card in A tier. He might even be S tier, but his release is impossible to green. So, but you put Giannis and goated, and he can't green that card either. His release is harder to green than KD's. You're contradicting yourself. Hypocriticalism. Hypocrisy. That's the term. Easier to green, but slashing wise, not even close. Same with defense. I might put him in S tier still. It's close, but probably be A. We already did Invincible Dwight. Yeah, I mean, already talked about him and Blake. He's A. He might be S. Yeah, he's better than Van Arsdale's, though. He might be S tier. I know he's only 6'4", but he has great defense animations. His release is crazy. Kobe's A. Yeah, he's A. He's okay. I agree. Luka's S. Yeah, he is. Yep. Yep. So good. Mm-hmm. He's better than LaMelo. T-Max A S tier, probably. I guess, yeah. He's not one of the better cards in S tier, though, to be honest. I'd take Brandon Ingram. I'll be honest. Dirk is also S tier. No, he's not. No. I still, as a Mavs fan, it's kind of sad to say, but I still have not used Dirk. But I've heard people say his release is hard to green. If that's the case, that's not a good thing for a pick and bot big. But he is an invincible card. He moves well. He's got great dribble sigs. If his release is good at all to green, he's one of the best cards in S tier. I agree. And Bobo is the best of the best. And so is LeBron. He's the best card in the game, Bobo. And Braun is top two, and arguably as well. So if he puts Thon Maker over this LeBron with Dante X, I'm in goated tier. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thon Maker's a good card, but what are we saying? He's got Exum base. He's so good. He's like the best on-ball defender in the game, maybe. MJ's A. Yeah, I agree. So does... I'll just say this. This list isn't that bad. And then you have Paul George, Andre Karolinko being way too high, Ben Wallace being way too low. Yeah. I agree. Put Giannis there and then bring the other Giannis down. I agree. Shaq's better than Giannis. Because his release is more greenable, in my opinion. Why? Because you're slashing with him? And here's the thing. What I'll tell y'all is I play AK at point guard. So. And I play Bill Russell at power forward too. But I don't have Shaq. If I get Shaq, then Bull, not Bill Russell. Then Bull will play small forward. So I'm just not high on Invincible, to be honest, because you can't grade with the card. And for that reason, neither of the Giannis's. But like for me, I mean, they might both be S tier. Or they might both be goated tier. It depends on what you think. But like, or I mean, even the Invincible one could be goated tier and the other one could be S tier. But the way he has it right now is that point guard Giannis is not that good, bro. He's gassing it. That bothers me, Loki. Yeah. Yes. I don't know why he's so high on that point guard, Giannis. I don't understand it. I'm letting you shoot with him. Bait me, just getting contacts. Like Pink Diamond Ben Simmons. I'm trolling, but still. That's fine. Yeah. All right. Before I say anything else, for the most part, pretty good list. Go show Ty some love on his video, on his channel, all that. His links will be in the description. Shout out to my boy Ty. But he had AK and B over a bunch of cards that I thought are way better than him. So move AK down to C or even D, but C. Move Ben Wallace to S tier, please. What in the world? And then move Paul George also to S tier. Like, what in the world? He's all over the place. Josh Jackson was C tier, but he had some really odd cards in B tier, like freaking James Harden and Wes Unseld's in B tier, but Josh Smith's in A tier and Willis Reed's in A tier. Like, it's just all over the place. He's got Jimmy Butler in B tier, and he's got DeMar and T-Mac and Shea in A tier. Like, I don't know. It's just all over the place, bruh. That's true. I'm fried, and I didn't even speak nearly as much as Ty. But hey, shout out to Ty. Y'all go show him some love. Show this video some love. Hope y'all did enjoy my reaction as well. If you did, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of my take on the tier list and of the tier lists as well in general. Like, what did you think of Ty's tier list? And yeah, also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already to help me push towards the 2,000 subscriber mark on the channel. Really appreciate all the recent support, and I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.